Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. As you saw by the picture on the video, I am going over the UEM module for these P2 Volvos and explaining a little bit about them, the importance of them, and just like making sure that you guys are doing the right things with them. Obviously a couple tips. So if you don't know already, these are incredibly valuable pieces of equipment for your Volvo. And if you have keyless entry, which if you have this mirror, you will, these mirrors have the sensor inside of them for the keyless entry. So, whatever you do, if this glass starts fading or if your mirror breaks off of this pivot point, do not throw away this module. So for the last 2 years, I have been doing everything in my power to fix my keyless entry on my Volvo. So everything I've noticed, I've bought about 3 of these mirrors now, and the best I've gotten is from my exact same year and model vehicle mirror. So what I mean by that is some of these don't have sunroof options, some of these don't have the same lighting options, like for the interior of your car. When you go to turn on the lamps, it won't activate all of the lights in the vehicle cabin. It'll only activate some of them. Sometimes it doesn't even activate them at all. So it's really important that you get the right mirror first off. Now, if you have your old mirror still, then this problem won't really be that big for you. Now, the problem with my situation is for the last 2 years, when I originally replaced this mirror, I threw away my original one. So I didn't have a key fob for the vehicle. So I've been just using the door lock on the door for the last 2 years, and likely for the rest of this car's life if I hadn't found a solution to fixing this. So if you are in my scenario and you don't have the original UEM center mirror for your Volvo, there is a company out in California that can reprogram these, as well as give you a new key fob if you need it, or you can just give them your old one that worked already like I did, and then they will program that to your center mirror that you have in your car. Now, a couple steps for this, obviously, is making sure that all of the functions besides the key fob work, because if you send them a mirror that doesn't work at all with your car and the sunroof won't open, the lights don't work, the alarm doesn't work, then you're going to get the mirror back and try it, and the only thing that's going to work is the key fob. So I highly recommend getting the same mirror, swapping it out yourself, and making sure that these mirrors are actually compatible with your car before you go send it off to California to get it programmed. Anyway, so I'm going to be linking the actual company that does this programming. I got 2 brand new key fobs programmed to the other mirror that I shipped the guy, and it was all of it was only $250 including shipping. So that was total $250 for brand new key fobs paired with my UEM. All I got to do is plug it in when it gets back from shipping. So a little bit down the rabbit hole of this process, these mirrors are not made anymore. So any dealership that you go to is going to tell you that they cannot fix this issue. If you don't have your original mirror, then they will not be able to fix your issue with the key fob. What they'll tell you is that you need a brand new mirror, which is discontinued. These are not made anymore, so it's impossible to find a brand new one with no data already on it. So what has to be done is it has to be hacked into, which is what this company out in California does, which only took about 1 day of them actually having my part, and then they shipped it back out to me. I'm sure they could do this whole process if you lived over there, on the spot, while you're there waiting, and then you could just have your car by the end of the day done. So anyway, this is it's just been a really complicated process for me. Again, this has been 2 years that I've had troubles with these mirrors, and I just like finally figuring it out with this new company that I found from the forums on Volvos. I believe it's like Jaeger or something, but I'll link it down in the description of the video. The guy's phone number and contact information and his business's name. But this is really just like, this is the only way that you can get your key fob to work again if you don't have your original mirror. So hopefully you haven't thrown out your old mirror already, and you can just swap out the glass or swap out the whole inside to a new frame so you can mount it back to the roof. In my situation, the actual mounting point broke off of the roof, so that's why I swapped out the mirror and ended up throwing away the whole thing, and everything worked on the mirror except for my key fob. And I didn't realize until about a week later, after trying to lock the car and realizing it wasn't locking. So, yeah, I mean, it was already too late. I threw the part away like 3 days after I installed the new one I got, and it took about 2 more days to figure out that my car wasn't locking with the key fob. So, ever since then, I've had that issue, and that was about 2 years ago. So, yeah, this has been a really easy process with this company out in California, and definitely worth it. Saved me thousands of dollars. These new mirrors, even if you can find them, which is what I've been told by Volvo, it's impossible to find these mirrors. They are over $1,000 brand new. So good luck spending that much on your car that Kelly Blue Book says is only $2,500. So, but I'm just kidding about that. We all know that Volvos are better than everyone thinks. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something about this module. It's really important, and obviously it's not very user-friendly, so obviously take care of these things and, make sure that they are doing what you need them to do. So, all right, make sure to check that link in the description for the company that'll be doing this software for you, and then just give them a call or email, and they'll be back in touch with you for sure. So, alrighty, guys. Have a good one. Bye.